know how to do this as well as this guy.
Welcome back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the first episode of Paces Tuesdays. I'm here with the main man, Emy, and we're going to talk about some of the films that we've made in the past and mistakes we made and stuff we learnt. And yeah, come on this journey with us.
That was crazy.
So this is Lost Ways, a movie that we did 3 years ago, and they actually did that.
We literally crashed it.
I probably should not have made them do that.
No, it's all part of the experience.
You sort of had to break the fall of both of you so that you didn't get extremely injured.
Because there were stones as well, so there were heaps of stones in the river.
But yeah, no, these guys did great, and I remember doing 2 takes of the tackle.
Yeah.
I can't remember which take we used. I'd have to really look closely and see if you guys are wet already.
Yeah.
What was it like being forced to just hold yourself underwater for so long?
While holding my breath as well, because I had to look dead. A dead person can't breathe underwater. Well,
That's acting. I want to talk about this scene.
The one where I punched the shit out of it. This is the bit, ready? Bang! Oh, no! Poor guy, man. I remember doing it, and the first thing I just thought in my head was, oh no. Oh no.
It was also the noise, I think, because we could all hear the crack of his nose. You look so mortified.
I was scared.
It sounded like he broke his nose.
And he handled it like an absolute champ. So shout out
to Isaac. Yeah.
I was trying to get as close as possible. And let's just say I got a bit too close.
You did get as close as possible.
He started bleeding after and everything. But I'm happy at least we got to use that shot.
It's in the movie. That's a real punch in the movie.
Quite literally as real as it gets. So.
But yeah, big love to Isaac for finishing the scene with what I'm pretty sure was at least a fractured nose.
Thank you so much for not suing me as well.
Yeah. They settled it out of court. It's fine.
I remember I came down to Melbourne for 2 or 3 days?
3 days, and the first day we had some technical issues that are super common if you have ever made a movie, and so yeah, we shot it in 2 days.
2 days, honestly, if you put your mind to anything, you can achieve it. So we lost a day. A lot of people would have been maybe given up or postponed it, but we still woke up the next morning determined.
You remember how unlikely it is that it even got finished, and I think that's a good lesson. I think that's probably the biggest thing that we learnt from that film is you're gonna have projects and stuff that don't work out. When you're actually there trying to do it, it's the most discouraging thing ever. But if you can sort of push through it, it really sort of it forces you to grow as an artist, and yeah, so
it's a great lesson for life in general. You just gotta learn to adapt. You remember the fight scene at night in front of the hotel? If I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Because Melbourne, as you guys all know, is a massive city and it's busy. And whenever we go the right take, some random person will just walk past and it's okay, let's go.
Take ruined.
Yeah, let's go again.
And it started raining as well.
Yeah, wow. Even if the technology doesn't mess you up, nature could mess you up, so it's people could mess you up as well. So it's a crazy test.
What comes to your mind when you think of shooting this one?
First thing I think of is freezing my ball. Because did we shoot in winter? Yes.
It's always winter here.
It's always winter in Canberra. So the coolest thing about this movie is it's a loop. It's a cycle. The beginning is the end can be the beginning. It's just, it's a crazy storyline.
I wanted to write it as a loop because to really sort of just like push that sort of feeling of getting into a vicious cycle in life. So yeah, I sort of, it took a long time to figure out how to sort of make it loop back on itself and make it sort of still work.
It's one of those things where when you first read it, you're like, wait. So what? This is this, and this happens here, and this happens here. So I remember while we were filming, I knew the scenes, so I knew different scenes, but in my head I hadn't yet cognitively put it all together. So that's another thing. The importance of trusting the people you work with and their decisions. So I trusted Josh knew what was happening.
It really means a lot to me that you guys are willing to sort of take a risk and trust that I'm not just sort of making just total shit.
And I love the fake blood. I always like a little bit of fake blood in it. So when we were using the fake blood, we used it on one of my jackets, and we're all nervous. We're worried, would this come off? And I'd just like everyone to know it came off after one wash as well.
We'd like to thank Nappy Scent Oxy Action Max for sponsoring this video. Yeah, we have a bit of a thing for fake blood. We like it.
Really like it. I remember standing outside. I had to smoke some cigarettes and a lot of cigarettes were smoked.
Yeah, sorry.
Because my character obviously was a mad smoker. So I had to smoke a lot of cigarettes in the cold, which I guess kept me a bit warm. But when
You're welcome.
I remember I was making some jokes and we'd always have to like retake.
Because I'm like, guys, stop.
Please, you're making everyone laugh. You're meant to be sad.
Can I get some acting over here, please?
I remember when we filmed the scene of my sister dying in the bathroom. And it gave everyone chills. Even after we took the take, we just knew already like that was gonna be powerful. Well done on finding the Igbo names, by the way. So Josh found the characters are all Igbo names. And I remember when we were first reading the script, I was like, wait, hold on a second. This sounds a bit familiar.
Do you want to explain what Igbo is, just for those people who don't know?
So I'm Nigerian, and Nigeria has three main mother tongues, I guess you can put: Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. I'm Igbo. My tribe is Igbo. We speak Igbo.
What was it like acting with your sister? Was it like tough or?
No, it was very fun actually, because growing up we both did a lot of drama and theater in our schools, but we never did it together because she was always 2 years above me. I think actually it was the first time her and I came together to use our skills. And it was just great. It was really nice to find out I'm a way better actor than my sister as well. So yeah, that was a great experience.
I'm gonna stay completely impartial on that because she's like right out there. So I'm actually releasing a new film pretty soon, later on in November. So it's coming out on November 23. We're shooting in Sydney next month. So yeah, it's called Proxy. Keep an eye out on both the Pacers channel and Laser Institution. And stay tuned next Tuesday for another one of these cheeky little things.
Thank you for joining us today, guys.